This is the first person in the world to sell his life. He is the first publicly traded human, which means anyone online, yes, even you, can buy shares in his life and control what he does. You can control what he wears and who he marries. Who is this guy? How did he sell his life? And did the internet force him to break up with his girlfriend? This is a true story. 7 years ago, before Nas Daily, I came across a guy who was selling shares in himself online, just like a stock market. It was the strangest thing I had ever seen. So I chased him down. Let's go! To tell you his story. From Arizona, United States of America, I introduce you to Mike.
Hi Nas Daily, I'm Mike, and I'm the first person to sell myself on the internet.
You see, Mike used to be a regular guy. His dream was to build a successful business. But that failed. So when nothing worked out, he had the crazy idea of turning himself into a business. So he divided his life into shares and invited people online to buy them for only $1 a share. It's good revenue for him and good business for them.
Initially, the project was just going to be about different things that I did online. And what happened was it became very clear, very early on, that the shareholders wanted control of my personal life. And so probably within the first, 3 months of launching the project, I started giving them that control over my personal decisions.
So, Mike allowed them to vote on all his personal decisions, from who he should marry to whether or not he should be able to have kids. Luckily, his shareholders allowed him to have kids.
There was a time I was thinking about whether or not I should have kids, and so I just let the shareholders decide. I think of them more like my friends. So I ask their advice on everything because I trust them to make the right decisions about my life.
Shareholders also vote on topics like if he should go to the gym.
They said yes.
If he should get in a relationship.
They said yes.
If he should break up from a relationship. And if he should get a new job.
They said no. I've been a long-time Democrat, but my shareholders wanted me to become a Republican because it's more business-friendly. So I couldn't say no, spent a few years as a Republican, and then eventually had to give that up.
He does not agree to all results. Sometimes the people who own his life and own shares in his life have a different opinion.
One of the hardest things is when I don't agree with what the shareholders decide. And what I usually try to do is give it my best faith effort. Sometimes that fails. It results in me not doing what I said that I would try to do based on their vote, but I try to always give it my best.
At the end of the day, he has more than 1,000 shareholders from all around the world. Mike works exactly like a business. When more people buy his shares, the better it is for his business because the price goes up. The shareholders make profit off of him and he makes profit off of them. It's a win-win. In fact, I myself have bought his shares years ago and made a quick profit of $20.
As the community grows, I do have my fears. Like, what if future investors are not as understanding and end up making the wrong decisions for me? But I have faith in people.
So far, he's been doing this for 13 years and life has never been better for him. Mike may be crazy, he may believe too much in capitalism, but at the end of the day, he's free to do whatever he wants with his life. And if he wants to legally share it with others, then so be it. Did you like that video? I hope so. It was a lot of effort and we're so happy to make it. In collaboration with Facebook, during the month of Ramadan, we are showing you the stories of 30 people in 30 days, and each one of these stories is more amazing than the other. I hope you continue tuning in for this special daily series. And follow us on Facebook. That's more than a minute. See you tomorrow.